and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and it's Sunday, so I'm here with Scraplift Crafternoon, a weekly hop where me and my friends get together, find something that inspires us, and scraplift it. And this is by Bookishshala, who is on Instagram, and I thought that this layout was so fun, and it's tons and tons of pattern paper layered on top of each other, which usually seems super busy, but I loved how this layout looked. And so I asked her if we could scrap lift it, and she said yes. So I am going to use my Sweet Rush collection by Vicki Boutin, and I've already pulled some papers out that I wanted to use that are also patterned papers. I've got some embellishments and cut aparts. I've got lots and lots of stickers, chipboard, alphas, which I knew I wasn't going to use, but I always keep them in there. Some 3D hearts, sticker books, puffies, all the things. And this picture of me, my mom, and my daughter from just the other day. So I have my papers, my embellishments, my picture, and this awesome scrap lift. So let's see how this goes. So I decided to pick this paper because we are outside. It is a gorgeous day outside, and I'm going along the lines of this the like sunshine and everything, but I wanted to gut it because A, I love this paper, and B, I want to use some of that paper on the inside for one of the layers, one or two of the layers actually. So I cut a 1/2 inch off the top and side of the sunshine paper, and that is going to be my middle mat. And then I cut this 6x8 paper to 6x4 1/4, I think. And I'm trimming my picture down just a little so it's going to fit properly on here. And I go ahead and trim the height of it as well. So I'm going to get a little thicker of a border with that butterfly. And then I mat that. I've used that blue leafy bit is the back of the cloud paper, and then of course the cloud paper, I have that as the second layer on that little bit over there on the right side. And in her layout she's got another layer of like a light colored grayish color, and I don't have that, but I'm going to end up kind of adding some other little things around here. And then she's got that tag to the, or like her little note card to the left, and so I'm going to use this tag, and I matted it on that blue leafy paper so that it would stand out on that white with the sunshines. And instead of where she's going to have a camera and a little word, I think down there in the bottom, I am going to use one of these 3D hearts that you fold out, and then I also have this little vellum that says sunshine. And my title says everything is fine when there's sunshine. And it was a beautiful day. This was just this past Monday, so I'm recording this on a Wednesday. This was just 2 days ago. My mom and I and my son, who of course loves to be in pictures, so he's not in this, went to see my daughter who lives about 30 minutes away from here. And we went to pick her up and took her to lunch, and then went to the store and did some grocery shopping and things like that, and just had a good old time. And then we dropped her off at work. So she had gone home and changed, and we dropped her off at work on our way out of town. And so it was a lovely day. We had such a good time. And I was thrilled to have a picture to properly document the day. I do have a picture of the four of us in the car, but my mom says it's not her favorite picture, so I might just put that on the back, or another layout that that I don't record because she didn't like the picture very much. So I'm going to pull in a few little extra this and that's to go on here. I love this little gold arrow pointing from the everything is fine when there's sunshine. And oddly enough, it's kind of pointing to where the sun is shining behind us. And I don't know, this picture just makes me happy. I adore these two ladies, have just, been obviously a super important part of my life, especially, since it's my mother and I wouldn't be here without her. And honestly, my daughter probably saved my life when I got pregnant with her. So, I always told her she brought the joy back to my life, and it is very true. So I am just covering my tag hole with one of the little puffy circles. It's got like a little star or an asterisk kind of looking thing on it, just to cover that up. And then I'm going to be creating like a little cluster here. She has a a die cut that is in that corner with some cute little socks, and her layout is so cute. Like the title and everything is adorable. And so I instead am building this cluster with the little car, says road trip on it, and I used that little floral, and there wasn't a floral anywhere else on this layout, and so I decided I'd pull this this is from the ephemera pack, and I'm going to tuck that in kind of behind this heart and then cut it in half and tuck the rest of it in up by the title. That way I've got that same floral in 3 different places, kind of like a little 3 clusters. And I definitely love the way that looks. And like she's used alphas, it looks like, to do her title. And since I used a ephemera bit that had the whole title on it, I add some like wordy bits here, there, and the other. Like I think that little black tag up at the top says yay. And then I put that butterfly on there, and I've got a little tag up at the top, like a little tab tag. And I'm going to put some wordy bits here, there, and the other that just kind of fit this layout. I pull my Tim Holtz small talk word phrases out and put some little things on there that I just felt like were fitting of the day. And I am going to journal on that note card. I do write the date on here before I share, but I didn't write any more, details, because I was going to write like where she is and maybe her job and stuff like that. So obviously I don't want to put all that on there for the whole world to know. But then I pull out my black accents, enamel accents from Ranger, and add a few little clusters there. And that is going to be it. I love the way this turned out. It's lots of fun. Like her background paper, they look like marbles to me. They're so fun. And it says dirty suits equals something about a trophy or something like that. It's such a cute layout. I really adore it. And so when I saw it, I was like, I'm going to see if she'll let me borrow that, because it's so fun. And I love using pattern paper. I'm scared to death of it half the time, but I have been challenging myself, y'all, and I feel like I'm doing pretty good getting it used. So anyway, there it is. I love this. I hope that you will go check out all the amazing ladies who are creating with me. They will be on the playlist as well as linked below. And go to Instagram and check out Bookishshala. She is fabulous, and I love her work. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. And happy scrapping!